Oh no, the water's up to there, and it's gushing out of the back of the restaurants. There's 4 feet of it. It's unbelievable.
The Potomac River breached its banks, flooding cars, businesses, and causing evacuations. Thank you for joining us. I'm J.C. Haywood. Right now, a fleet of tow trucks and firefighters are dealing with flooding along the Potomac River. The area is prone to flooding, and usually flood walls are put up, but that was not the case this time. Our Kristen Fisher reports live now from Northwest. Kristen?
Well, JC, this is a real mess, and a lot of people that I've spoken with down here, restaurant owners, waiters, other employees, they all say that they are furious with the management company, MRP Realty, because they're the ones that are responsible for raising these flood walls, and in this case, it appears that they did not do that. Now, we have tried contacting the company for comment. So far, they have declined our request for comment, but just take a look at the damage behind me. Right now, you can see a crew working on these flood walls. We're standing in knee-deep water, and once you get inside to where the big fountain is, that's where it gets really ugly. About 4 or 5 feet of standing water, and just look at this video. The first floor of all of those restaurants has been flooded. Sequoia's, Nick's Riverside Grill, Tony and Joe's, Cabanas, just to name a few. All of those restaurants have been evacuated. Also, underneath is a parking garage, and it too is flooded. Colonial Parking is the company that runs it, and they say that at least 2 cars have been flooded and 20 others were towed out and saved. Now, back to these flood walls. Keep in mind, this is an area, of course, that is very prone to flooding. Employees here are used to seeing these flood walls up when the Potomac River is high, and that's why they say they were so surprised when they showed up to work this morning and an entire section of the flood walls were not in place. Take a listen.
Usually, they're always up. You know, I mean, in fact, I said to my slugs this morning, as on my way into town, I said, oh, I bet our flood walls will be all up this morning. It looks like a fortress when the water's up like this. And then I'm like, what? So
Floodgate's not up.
Yeah.
So a lot of questions still need to be answered by the management company, specifically why those flood walls were not properly set up. And it's not over yet. The river still has not crested, and we've got another high tide tonight that has officials here very concerned. And, you know, in addition to the business impact, the economic impact that this will certainly have on the Georgetown waterfront, it's also taking a very human toll. For a lot of the waiters and waitresses that I've spoken with here, they say that they were very much looking forward to this week, a week in which the weather was supposed to get very warm, be nice and sunny. This was a week where business should have been very good for them. They were hoping to bring in a lot of money in tips. Now it appears that there is no way that these restaurants will be open in time for this week, probably even next week. There is a lot of damage, and again, this cleanup is only now beginning. We will have much more coming up on 9 News Now at 5, 6, and 7 o'clock tonight, and of course, we'll be posting updates on our website, WUSA9.com. For now, JC, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Kristen. Those pictures are absolutely incredible.